bound, isn't that an interesting term? He bound the people with an oath. Nobody eats until all of my enemies are destroyed. Nobody eats. Nobody, I don't want to hear anything from any of y'all until we get this right. I'm not going to be happy until. God isn't going to be pleased with me until. I'm not going to be worth loving until. What bad beliefs have you bound going into this new year? Bound. It wasn't that the honey wasn't there. They were bound from partaking in it. It's not that the joy isn't there. It's that you're bound from partaking in it. And you're bound because of a belief. It could have been a parental figure in your life. We see here a father and a son, and sometimes you can have a parent in your life or an authority figure in your life who tells you you'll never be anything, or who never is there to say good job. Many didn't have dads to say that was awesome. I had a dad, I had a mom, I had somebody cheering me on, but many of you didn't. And so now you're bound by an oath. You swore to yourself that you'd never be anything. You came into an agreement with the enemy, and you're trying to fight the enemy on an empty stomach, and that's why you're losing. Saul was bitter. He was bitter within himself. You should read the whole saga. Saul is given the kingdom because he's handsome and good looking, tall, attractive, stately. In 1 Samuel 13, Samuel gives an announcement. God is taking the kingdom away from you and giving it to another. In chapter 14, Saul still has the aftertaste of his own disappointment and failure, and that's why he doesn't want anybody else to taste anything sweet, because he's bitter. Don't let bitter people keep you from enjoying your blessings. Not one more day. I don't know who that was for, but I get a sense that there's somebody that you have allowed the enemy to suck the sweetness out of your success. See, if the enemy can't keep you bound in failure, frustrated in failure, then what he'll do is he'll try to keep you from enjoying the success that you have. But this is the year. Come on, it's gonna be a sweet 16. This is the year that God is gonna put the sweetness back in your life. Your taste buds are gonna pop again. You're gonna enjoy things again. You're gonna enjoy conversations again. Let me announce this. You're gonna enjoy yourself again. Some of you haven't liked yourself, but this is the day. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Get some honey, get a scoop of what tastes good to you, and eat it. Because watch this. Watch this. Watch this. If you don't eat what's sweet, you'll always turn to what's bitter. Isn't this helpful? I mean, it is to me. I mean, obviously, y'all know all this already. But if it's helpful, wave at me. I need to know. Because God already showed me this. I'm trying to show it to you. God said, sometimes the reason that people don't want to be around you is because you never give them anything sweet to eat. You can't expect people to want to be around you, to want to be affiliated with you, to want to hang out with you if every time they come to you, they get something sour. So you got to ask God this year, wash the taste out of my mouth of what I've been through. Wash the taste out of my mouth of how my mom treated me. Wash the taste out of my mouth of how the last person left me. I'm not carrying my bitterness into a sweet season. It's going to be sweet this year. High five 7 people. Tell them it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. Come on, why aren't you high-fiving anybody, man? High-five your neighbor. Tell them it's going to be sweet. You know, that's why you ought to talk back to me while I'm preaching. If I'm feeding you, I want some feedback. Is